An artifact that I wanted to show was my community helpers project that I created for project-based learning in EdTech 542. This class was a requirement in order to fulfill the requirements for technology integration specialist. Prior to the class, I had no knowledge of project-based learning, but I quickly was able to learn more about it throughout the course and really enjoyed it. And learning more about the project-based learning model. Some of the important parts about project-based learning are the driving questions. These are important because they are the basis of your whole project. That's what your whole project surrounds, what you want your students to be able to learn over the course of the project. Another important aspect of project-based learning is the assessments, a formative and a summative assessment on how you're going to test your students to make sure that they are learning their required materials and content while they're completing their project. One important part of project-based learning was a project timeline. This was important to create so that way you can write out exactly what your students are going to be doing day by day. This helps you see where your project is going to go and where your students are going to be able to keep them on task. And this was just an important part. That way you could see it all out and know how long your project will take. Another important part of the project-based learning model was the learning and teaching guide. That way you can lay out which major projects and presentations your students are going to complete, the skills that they are going to learn in the project by completing their project, and then materials that needed to be provided. And that way it's all laid out for you. Another important aspect of project-based learning is creating differentiated instruction. This is important so you can meet the needs of all of your students, no matter their skill level. I really enjoyed learning more about the project-based learning model and how to incorporate it into your classroom. I have not taught this lesson to my students just yet because I created it during the summer, but I really look forward to being able to incorporate it this school year with my current kindergarten students.